It looks like when you have a video game company, you always dream of being global, of going global. But there is actually just the opposite strategy, which is what Etermax is using. Welcome, Maximo.
Hello, how are you?
How is that strategy and how that worked out for you?
So we started in a field where we feel more comfortable. We started in Latin America, where we are from. We are from Buenos Aires. So we made some games and focused on that particular place. And then we found that we could do things as good as in Silicon Valley. So what we did was grow from that to other countries. And now we are starting growing in the English-speaking world too.
That's obviously Spanish-speaking countries where you started, and the first huge success you had was with Apalabrados, correct?
Right. Our first success was Apalabrados in Spain. So we went there. We started learning, and we grew stronger there. Then we made Preguntados, which is now the number one game in Latin America. We're having 10 million daily active users. It's one of the 10 most played games in the world, and we do zero acquisition. So it's a merit. And what we are thinking now is how to grow from here to the next step. Instead of going global for the first step, we try to be huge in our land and then go to the rest of the world.
Those two games you mentioned are obviously, of course, available in other languages as well.
Right, they're available in English, obviously Spanish, Portuguese, it's in German, in Italian, and also in French. And we are adding more languages, and we start seeing which of the new places our games fit more. So that's basically our strategy. Go step to step in each country.
For our readers from our European countries that may not know those games because they are super successful in Spanish-speaking countries, which are the name in English?
Well, in English there are Preguntados is called Triviacrack. It's a trivia game, and the other one, Apalabrados, is called Awarded, like the being awarded, but with the word with an O. So you can download that games and play in your own language, and you can also learn other languages too. Because there are educational games too, and very social games.
Do you think it could become a phenomenon outside the Spanish-speaking countries?
Yes, I think we grew to a point where we are doing great stuff. We pay a lot of attention to detail. As I mentioned before, we are one of the top 10 developers in the world, and we do no acquisition, so our focus is mainly on the detail and on the product, and that makes our games much more enjoyable than maybe other games that are focused on acquisition and all that.
So aside from that, the strategy you mentioned, like starting local and then trying to expand, but step by step, which is different to other companies. What do you think is the key to success for those games? I mean, there's something in the game as well.
Yeah, of course. I think Latin Americans have a different approach towards their friends or towards how they play. So when you understand that culture and you do things, for example, in Latin America, everyone thinks we're just a big country that speaks Spanish, but actually we're a lot of different countries that they have different cultures, different ways, different interests. So when you understand that, you can put yourself in a different position towards your clients, and that puts your whole company in a different position. If you compare it to for example, a company that's in San Francisco or in Europe.
Do you think you could apply that same strategy or the same concept maybe to other non-English speaking countries? For example, studying in Germany, doing like that, or studying in Portugal and then expanding to Brazil like crazy?
Yes, of course. The main strategy would be try to go to that country, get people from that country, understand their culture, and see how your products can take that and make it have the same effect you have on your own land, but on the new country. So doing step by step and learning is actually the key to success.
And how do you repeat that success? I mean, after Apalabrados and Preguntados, do you think you're reaching that huge level and audience again?
Yeah, I think what we achieved is a level of coding, a level of game design, a level of features that puts you in the same level as the big players. I mean, the difficult thing is to reach that level. The key is how you reach that level. But when you are on that level, then you have the resources and and the money actually to compete in as I say in the first in the first world. So it's important that you understand how to reach that level, and then you can think globally.
And think about a super addictive concept.
Yeah, of course.
First of all.
Addictive, social, and also it should be targeted to the main public and not just a specific group of people. So that's the key to our games, at least.
Okay, so maybe all the developers can take note and not thinking global first, and then apply this kind of first local, first understanding the local, and then trying to expand step by step. Thank you, Maximo.
Thank you very much.